Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Florentin and this will be a quick summer 2022 update. I haven't posted any music videos on my channel in a while. I have not been lazy. In fact, quite the opposite. I have a lot going on. Some of you know that I am a school teacher, a music teacher in the public school system. I teach general music, guitar class, piano class, chorus, things like that. But I am off for the summer and I still have quite a few projects happening, some at home, some at church, so I'm quite busy. One project that I've been working on very hard is my first solo guitar album. Now I've been trying to do that for a few years and I had different ideas for a project. I started a original arrangements of hymns for a classical guitar project a few years back, and I arranged like 15 hymns and I never recorded that. I'm not recording that right now either. Actually, I'm recording a set of 15 original compositions for a classical fingerstyle guitar. Some of the songs I wrote many years ago, some of them I wrote over the years, some of them I wrote recently for this project, and I ended up with 15 of them. And I now finished every single arrangement and learned every single arrangement, and the next phase for me is to just practice them a lot until I'm very comfortable playing them before I start recording them. So my plan is, for a couple of months or so, maybe a little bit less, to practice the entire recording project from top to bottom in one or two sittings throughout the day, and then get really comfortable with every piece. Some of the songs are easy, some of them are difficult, and when I feel that I can play the entire project in a performance, then I'll start recording them and publish them on different media outlets. So that's my main project at home right now as far as music. I'm using this Yamaha C40 to practice on, and then I'll record on my Takamine acoustic electric classical, I think. One challenge that I don't have a stable studio for recording. I'm always on the go. I don't have one place to record, so I'm always recording either in my classroom or at home or some room at church, and I don't have like a permanent recording setup, so there's always noises around. So I think I'll record this album just through MIDI, through the cable, using an acoustic amp and an acoustic electric classical. At least that's what I think so far. So that's what I'm working on. Just a quick update. Also doing some reading. I have some home maintenance projects I have to get to. I did buy some guitars on Amazon Prime Day. I bought 20 guitars. Yes, I did. I bought 20 guitars, inexpensive guitars for beginner students, late beginner students. I might make some videos with some of those. Those are inexpensive, like $100 or so, entry-level instruments for raw beginners or late beginners. So maybe I'll show you some of those. They're supposed to arrive sometime tomorrow or sometime this week. So I got 20 guitars, 4 different types, 5 of each. So maybe I'll unbox them or just make a video for each model that I bought and show you what they look like, what they sound like. One of the pieces in my project, I don't have a name for the project yet, but the idea of the project is looking at one of my work days from sunrise to sunset. When I'm in school, at work, my typical Monday through Friday, I don't know what to title it yet, maybe one day at a time, something like that. a working day. That's the whole idea. And I wrote songs that kind of describe different moments or stages or glimpses in my day, from early in the morning to late at night. It's kind of an interesting way to write music, and I really enjoyed it. So one of those songs, the last one that I wrote so far, is towards the end of the album. It's called Feast for Six. One of my favorite times in the day, absolutely, is when our entire family sits down for dinner, and it's usually a late dinner because we are quite busy. We see each other throughout the day, but then at night everybody's home, back from church, back from afternoon school or evening school or wherever people are going, and then the six of us sitting down at a countertop in the kitchen with many different types of foods, and everybody's just having a great time eating and snacking and chatting and laughing and screaming and laughing some more. It's just one of my favorite moments of the day. So I call that Feast for Six. I can't really play it perfectly yet. It's not the easiest song that I wrote in the album, but I'll show you a little bit just so you get an idea. It starts with something like this. Opening. It's supposed to sound more like majestic, kind of like the beginning of a meal, kind of a big sound, like. So that's what I'm going for. And then the next section sounds something like this. This is where the feast kind of begins. Lots of mistakes there. It's okay. That's supposed to sound like, happiness and joyful feast where everybody is digging in and enjoying the food and the conversations and the jokes and all that stuff. And then we have this kind of stuff, maybe a different course or maybe some hot sauce on your food or something. Seconds, so we go back to the original theme. So this is people having seconds. Anyway, so that's when people say, can I have more? Can I have more potatoes or more chicken or whatever we're eating? And then we have a section like something maybe in between. And then, okay, and then a couple more sections, and towards the end, I have this transition section. and then we end with the first section with the same section we begin with. So that's the third piece from the end. After that, I have a piece called Prayer that I wrote many, many years ago. And then I end with a piece called Sunset. The first piece on the album is Sunrise, and the last one is Sunset. So that's what I'm working on. Lots of mistakes there, lots of imperfections. I just wrote this last week, so there's a lot of hesitations in certain sections because little memory lapses. I also didn't write it down yet, so I'm just playing from my head. Also some technical issues I'm working on, but I can play it. I mean, if I slow down a little bit, I can play it. I can play every song on the album. So I'm assuming that if things go as planned, I should probably have this album ready before the year's out, hopefully. I don't know for sure, of course, but that's my plan. So yeah, that's the bulk of my day this summer. When I'm not doing something around the house or some project for church, I'll be sitting down practicing through the entire project, all 15 pieces, in order, as if it was a live performance. And then I'll have sessions where I'll practice sectionals and fix little problems and little technical issues, difficulties that I may have. I've also been playing some Bach from his solo lute suite 996. I've been playing the Bourrée, the Allemande, and the Gigue, and I'm trying to relearn the other three movements I think are left. I used to play that whole thing, and I can still play half of it, so I'm working. That's the Allemande is. Sorry. That thing. And then the Bourrée is the well-known piece that goes something like this. That piece, and then the Gigue, one of my favorite movements. Okay, that I think it's really hard to play. So I've been playing that between sessions of practicing my new CD project. So yeah, that's my summer update 2022. It looks like a very hot day, and I was gonna go fishing today. That's right. I'm not a very experienced fisherman. If you saw my last short, I think I posted a short. The first time I went fishing, I caught nothing but 2 bullfrogs. Go see my last short. I caught 2 bullfrogs. And then I went a couple of days later, and I did catch 10 bluegill and 5 turtles. That was unexpected. The first time I caught a turtle in that pond, I was sure it was a huge catfish. I'm like, oh, this is awesome, because I saw part of the shell coming out. I thought it was like a flathead catfish, and as it got closer to me, I saw that it was a turtle. So apparently, turtles in that pond eat together with the bluegill. So I actually hooked 5 turtles. I let those go, but I did eat the bluegill. Those were awesome. So this morning I was trying to go fishing for some catfish, and my car stalled on the way. So I went back to the dealer, took it to the dealer, left it there, and it looks like I'm going to be stuck in a house today. Everybody's kind of gone different places because I was going to go fishing. So I'm stuck in a house, 94-ish degrees outside. I'm just going to practice all day. That's all I'm going to do. So anyways, this is my update for the summer. Thanks for watching my video. If you want to see this guitar, I'll place a link at the bottom. I also have some videos with this C40, Yamaha C40. It's my practice guitar right now that I just leave laying around the house and just pick up and play on. If you put good strings on it and do a good setup, it'll be a great practice instrument. And then I'll occasionally take out my other guitars and practice on those as well. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. If you have questions or comments, please write them at the bottom. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do that. I would really appreciate that. And have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.